All right. Hello, everybody. KV Chief Meteorologist Hunter Williams here with you. It's been kind of an active day, and an active weather pattern will continue, especially through tomorrow, Wednesday, and the next day on Thursday. More stuff like this, scattered pop-up showers and storms with low-end potential for maybe some strong wind, some small hail, and low-end potential for minor flooding. All right, so let's get into things. Here's a live view outside from our Oasis cam looking out at Lake Travis. So hit or miss evening storms. A lot of those are kind of wrapping up now, but we have had some rain around through this evening. Active pattern still, so we go to Wednesday and Thursday. So we have a little cool front, which is going to be easing down towards us. Really, there's not much, if any, of a cool down behind it. It's more so like a wind shift. And then low end flood and severe risk, as we talked about. Some of you will go through the rest of this week and really won't see any rain at all. Others will get some storms that pack a punch, and that's what we've been dealing with today. Here are the numbers for today. Well, I was going to show you the numbers. I think I skipped through them. Maybe I don't have. 97 was the high today. You can take my word for it, which is actually a degree cooler than average for this time of the year. All right, so here's the radar right now, trending less active, and I think this is a trend that's going to continue through the rest of this evening, and then the overnight will be mainly quiet. So this is where the heaviest of the activity is now, and again, this is pretty tame now, but some rain, a little bit of leftover lightning and thunder there coming into Johnson City, and then we do have another little downpour here, which is on the west side of Dripping Springs. This is just good old-fashioned light rain, which is developed over parts of the Round Rock area out towards Leander, Cedar Park, that 183 corridor into northern sections of Travis County and North Austin, out around the Domain and into Jollyville. Then also some light rain now falling into over parts of Lake Travis and out around the Laga Vista area. So again, give this another little while, and we'll pretty much wrap things up for today before we do this again for tomorrow. I did want to show you this one wind report we had earlier. This is from storms not this evening, but from earlier in the afternoon. 2:40 p.m. is when this is estimated to have happened. Pictures of a multi-trunked tree split at Inks Lake State Park, estimating winds of about 55 miles per hour. So that was the main thing today. Some of these storms really throwing down some wind. Rain totals. So it was hit or miss. I know. Yeah, I read my emails and messages. No rain today in Austin. But you can see across the hill country, we had pretty widespread downpours, including some of those pockets of green. That's pockets of upwards of 1 inch of rain. And then likewise, parts of Lee and Fayette counties got grazed by some heavier rain early this morning. And a lot of the heaviest of that kind of ended up staying just east of our KVU area. Okay, so through the rest of this evening, 8, 9 o'clock, we're going to have a little bit of that leftover light rain. But once that comes to an end, the rest of the overnight is going to be dry. Here's tomorrow morning. Now we've got kids going into school, so out at the bus stop, no issues, no storms, nothing like that early in the day. It's the mid-afternoon when things start to bubble up. Even though we have a rain chance tomorrow, it's still going to be a hot day. Upper 90s, low triple digits along and east of I-35, mid-upper 90s across the hill country. Austin, I do think, sneaks up to 100 before we get some rain starting to develop tomorrow. And then I have a 50% chance for rain and storms in my forecast for your Wednesday. So here comes that little frontal boundary. You can see it here by 1 or 2, starting to churn up some showers and storms. And again, it will be hit or miss. Some of you won't see rain at all. That's the nature of a 50% rain chance. About 50% of you won't see anything. The other half will get some rain and storms, and where these storms develop, they could be a bit on the strong side like today. Gusty wind potential, low wind risk for some minor localized flooding. We go to the evening. Looks like things at that point will be trending quieter. Overnight should be mainly quiet, but this model does show some redevelopment as we get into Thursday morning. Then Thursday, with that boundary still lingering over us, we'll have another round, like a 40% chance for some hit or miss showers and storms for Thursday afternoon into the early evening. So that's our active weather pattern. 50% rain chance Wednesday, a 40% for Thursday. Friday, things kind of starting to fizzle a little bit. We'll go down to about a 20% chance for rain and storms. Then Saturday, Sunday, into early next week should be completely quiet. Excessive rain outlooks with that flood potential. Wednesday and Thursday, both area-wide, have a level 1 out of 4. Marginal risk for some locally heavy rain. All right, Hurricane Aaron, now a Category 2 tonight, so it's no longer a major hurricane. And still, the core of this system is going to stay off the coast of the U.S. This will really kick up some surf and rip currents and all that along the coast, especially in North Carolina, along the Outer Banks. But the core of the rain and the strongest winds are going to stay offshore. Some of the models show that maybe what we call a predecessor rain event. Maybe there could be kind of like indirectly some rain that involves parts of the Northeast or New England. So we'll keep an eye on that. But the core impacts of the storm. The most substantial part of it are going to stay well off the east coast. Behind that, a few other areas we're watching. So this wave looking pretty good this evening, but still as of now a low chance of development. And then this one, which doesn't really look like anything right now, has a medium chance of development. So there's some stuff out there. But just to be clear, you know, I have social media too. I see the stuff that's floating around. I have no concern for tropical issues in the Gulf, and especially not for Texas over the next 7 days. Peak of hurricane season is September 10th, so we've got a long stretch left to go. But as of right now, I don't have any concern for tropical troubles in the Gulf or here in Texas. 7-day forecast. 100 tomorrow, 50% chance for rain. Thursday, a 40%. We'll drop down to about 96, and then Friday, we'll say about 98 for the afternoon high, just a 20% on Friday as we kick off Austin Gambler Days, which will be exciting this weekend. Then we'll go back to some lower triple digits Saturday and Sunday with a mainly dry forecast. We'll be in the upper 90s as we get into, it's still mainly dry as we get into early next week. So that's all I've got for you. Kind of a nice little glow to end the day there from our Oasis camp at Lake Travis. We'll take a quick break. Next update from me will be KV News at 10 o'clock. Y'all have a good night.